everyone, my name is Aryan and today we are going to learn about energy. What is energy? The simplest definition of energy is the ability to do work. Energy is how things change and move. It takes energy to cook food, to drive to school, and to jump up in the air. These are different forms of energy. Different types of energy. Energy is measured in joules and is stored in these 8 different ways. Kinetic energy, elastic energy, thermal internal energy, chemical energy, nuclear energy, magnetic energy, electrostatic energy, and gravitational potential energy. Kinetic energy is found in moving objects. Elastic energy is found in stretched or squeezed objects. Thermal internal energy is energy found in warm objects. Chemical energy is stored energy from a fuel. Nuclear energy is found in radioactive objects. Magnetic energy is found in magnetic objects. Electrostatic energy is found between two charged objects, and objects that have been lifted up is due to gravitational potential energy. Conversion of energy. The conversion of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It is just transferred from one form to another. The starting amount of energy will be the same as the energy at the end, after it has been transferred. An example of this is a fuel going into a car. Chemical energy is getting transferred to kinetic energy. Sinkey diagrams. We can use Sinkey diagrams to represent energy transfers in a system. They show an input store and an output store. An arrow shows the pathway. The thicker the arrow block, the more energy is transferred. The input store must be equal to the total output store. Energy pathways. Energy can be transferred or carried by these 4 pathways: mechanically, heating, electrical, and radiation. Transferring energy over a distance using a force is known as mechanical energy transfer. If there is a temperature difference, then heat will move from a hotter place to a colder place. This is known as heating energy transfer. When electrons, when carried through an electric current, that is known as electrical energy transfer. Light waves, radio waves, and microwaves can be energy pathways. This type of pathways are known as radiation energy transfers. Mechanical energy transferred. Examples of mechanical energy transferred is bicycle braking. Now, if you have a bike and you're moving at a constant speed, suddenly you stop your bike using the brakes. The kinetic energy will get moved into the thermal energy store. Dropping an object. Energy transferred from the gravitational potential energy store will get moved to kinetic energy store. For example, if you have a ball and you throw it, gravitational potential energy takes over, but when it moves, kinetic energy comes. Heat energy transfer. Heat is amount of thermal energy stored in an object. Like any other energy, heat is measured in joules. The more particle an object has, the more thermal energy it will have. The greater the mass, the more particles, so the greater total of thermal energy. Electrical energy transfers. Electric energy transfer is caused by moving electric charges called electrons. The faster the charge moves, the more electrical energy they carry. An example of this is a circuit diagram or a circuit. Chemical energy is transferred from a battery to a light bulb, and this is due to the electrons that move from the battery to the light bulb. Radiative energy transfer. An example of radiative energy transfer is a candle burning. Energy transfer from the chemical energy store gets into the thermal energy store. Another example of this is a bulb in an electrical circuit. Energy transferred from the chemical energy store gets moved into the electrical energy store and then gets moved to the thermal energy store. So by that it means that the energy gets transferred, the chemical energy store gets transferred into the electrical energy store, and then because it heats up, it becomes thermal energy store. Okay, I hope you all guys found this video helpful, and please tell me if I did anything wrong in it.